I feel great. Sorry to cut you off, Joe, but I feel great. Looking forward to the second half of the season, and looking forward to see what we can do to get back in this playoff race. That's my only mindset. That's the only thing that's going to have my mental space for this next 2 months. Pretty much on how I can get this team, playing the type of level of basketball we were playing before my injury. But I can tell you that I was ecstatic, very excited. I know the caliber of player AD is, not only from a basketball standpoint, but also from a leadership standpoint and what he can bring to any franchise. And, when Rob and everyone in the upstairs, did what they had to do to acquire a talent and a person as AD, I was, obviously truly excited. You guys probably seen how much time we spent together in the summertime. So, obviously that spoke for itself. But it's exciting to have such a beautiful young mind, a beautiful player, but also a great leader as well. I don't think he gets a lot of credit for that, being a leader that he is as well. So I think it's a great opportunity for this franchise to have such just an all around person. I think the basketball will speak for itself, but just an all around great person.
New Orleans, I just want to win. At the end of the day, I think everyone comes in the game of basketball wanting to be a champion, and I want to put that on my resume. And I think this year we have a chance to do something special. With the team that we have, the supporting cast that we have, the coaching staff, and we have to stay in the moment. We can't worry about anything else. Our biggest goal is just to make sure that we have each other's back, and when we go out there and play, we know we're gonna get everyone's best shot because of who we are. And the players that we have. So we got to come out with a mindset that, we're going to play great defensively, lock teams up, and by doing that, we should give ourselves a chance to win every night.
We see these trophies right here. We see these banners. We go to Staples Center. We see the banners. We see all the former greats that played this game. So some things that's known don't even need to be said. And I believe Jeannie and Linda and Magic and Rob and everybody that has anything to do with this organization, the people behind these cameras over here, this is what it's about. And it's absolutely fair that our fans feel the way they feel. Because when you are a Los Angeles Laker and you've done the things that you've done over the course of time of being a part of this organization, all the way from Minneapolis, all the way to Los Angeles, that's how it should be. It's like we're either competing for a championship or we winning championships. And I love that. That's why I'm here, because I want to be one that can add to this room in here and hopefully add to the banners of the individuals that help bring greatness to the city.
And then with Katie and DJ, it was, 4:16 in the morning, us just talking about our futures and how this opportunity ahead of us is something that we haven't had in our careers, the ability to make a choice. Sitting down, actually talking in detail about the future and the investment we had in one another and the investment we wanted to have in Brooklyn. So it made sense all the way around. And then having the incredible people that they have in the organization made it that much easier. They made us feel like all-stars. They made us feel like we were supposed to be treated fairly, from the media component, from our teammates, from the first-class service that they give here, concierge, and most importantly for me was just the family atmosphere. They reached out to my family as soon as I committed, and it felt like they were very inclusive with everything that they had going on here, and it was just like a step away, being away from home. Made sure that he knows that he has our support 100%, that there isn't going to be any pressure from any of us at any time, and I will make sure of that because I've been in that same position of being the guy that's injured on the team and everyone looking like, are you going to come back anytime soon? If you come back, then this is going to be our championship caliber team. If you were playing, then this would happen. And naturally, I think you have to go inside the mind of a competitor and realize that a lot of people have responsibilities for why that ended up happening the way it happened on a national scale. We all know Kay was not ready to play in that environment. We all know that, whether people want to admit it or not. He was out 31 days, and we put him on a national stage on the finals to end up selling a product that came before the person Kevin, and now I'm here to protect that. I'm going to be a protector of that all throughout the year and not allowing anyone to infiltrate that circle of, hey, Kay, do you, get right, we'll be fine. we have expectations for our team. We obviously know he's an integral part, but we'll wait for that. I'm very patient. I'll be over patient with Kevin because I don't want anything like that to happen to anyone again, especially on that type of stage where it happened and him having to answer questions about whether or not he's coming back or not. So I'm here to dispel it that you'll never hear me say he's coming back here or I think he's coming. I want him to be 101% healthy.
This is the first time that we've seen the new look Nets all together in your new jerseys. Yeah. If you were to somehow sum up the deciding factor in this decision, how would you do it?
I would just say the culture that was set. How much that DeAndre, myself, Kyrie can add to the equation. We knew that we could take it to another level with just our experience in the league and the stuff that we accomplished individually. And only can pour into the younger players and just the infrastructure as a whole. So it was a perfect place.
Just before, Kyrie Irving talked about how you and DJ and he spoke at 4:16 in the morning, the day of free agency. Can you tell us a little bit more about those conversations?
I mean, we just like, are we ready to do it? And everybody was like, yeah. I mean, it was really that simple. I tried to think of something deeper, but it really was that simple.